Hello, everybody. I'm Melanie Tonia Evans, and welcome to A Shifts Happen Healing, where I'm going to be sharing Quanta Freedom Healing with you, how it's done, the results of it. And the reason I'm so excited about this because myself, my beautiful colleagues in MTE, and our Thriver community very passionately believe that this is a revolutionary solution to being able to completely eradicate trauma, to be able to reprogram onto our highest and best self in fast and effective ways that that defy contemporary cognitive ways of trying to heal. Now, I have today the beautiful Cami. Thank you for being with me.
Thanks, Mel.
Yeah. And Cami has worked as a thriver with Quanta Freedom Healing. She's done amazing stuff to liberate herself from chronic diseases, from narcissistic abuse. She's come such a long way. And now today she's wanting to work on some of the next steps in her expansion and the life of her dreams. So, Cami, what is it that you want to work on today?
Well, what I'd like to focus on today is I have been seeing that I have these limited beliefs in the area of money. And even though I've done really well lately with my career, and I've done amazing things, and I'm so grateful for all the experiences, what I've noticed is that like I might be able to put some aside and then I don't seem to I just get by.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm meant to live a bigger money life, and this isn't what I'm meant to be doing. Do you know what I mean?
I do. And just to share with everybody, Cami does the most beautiful art. Cami Kimmerson art. Check it out because it's just gorgeous. And Cami now has been traveling the world and doing beautiful art by the beach and having people come up and buy her works right at the beachfront and been having, you've had like these online displays and you're selling and you're doing amazing stuff. And Cami was kind of crumpled up on the couch, stuck, and then all of this just exploded. But you're wanting more. And I love that because you deserve that. Okay, so let's just get straight down to it. But before I do, I just want to tell people what you're going to witness today is not like the normal thing that you might think therapy is, and less is best. We're not looking for information, we're looking for transformation. We're not wanting the cognitive information and trying to come up with solutions to those symptoms because the brain follows the body. We're getting straight into the subconscious mind body to access the dense traumatic energy and the painful beliefs that are holding Cami back. And we're loading them up, releasing them, and bringing in her highest self, her expansive true self, to replace those wounds. And this is not about learning cognitively anything. This is about letting go and unlearning the programming to align with our true God given source soul creation, expansive true self. Okay, so that's just so people understand and can get a heads up on what we're doing. Now, you might be thinking as you're watching this, what is this crazy woman from Australia doing? Have an open mind and an open heart. If you see me moving my fingers like this, I'm doing a muscle test. I'm going to be proxy for Cami. At the first part, we're going to be working together in a format that is very narcissistic abuse recovery program, Quanta Freedom Healing. And then after that first shift, I'm going to take over as the practitioner and I'm going to be doing fully the work in my body as proxy for Cami because it's faster and it's quicker that way because I am a practitioner. I am at this point the only practitioner. Okay, all right. So, Cami, permission to enter your space, please.
Yes.
Beautiful. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is the balance for the healing, which is a soul integration. I just want you to open your body and breathe. Now, what I do is visualization and intention, accessing the quantum field, and this is talking directly to Cami's subconscious. Okay, beautiful. Take a couple of deep breaths. All right, so Cami, what I want to do is I want to set a goal set for you. And the goal set is that you are free to be and move forward into your true self prosperity, expansion, creation, and realization in this lifetime. And that is who you are. That's the goal. How does that feel to you? Does that land?
It does. Yeah. When you say in this lifetime, that means like at some point, right?
In the now.
Yeah,
In
because,
the
okay.
moment of now as your expression now. And in this lifetime and in the now means that that's going to be your template as is,
Okay.
ongoing.
Yeah.
And it's good to clear that up because it has to land in your body. We're going to ignite it now. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to look at that goal. So a 0 is you're not there. A 10 out of 10 is it just is. Okay. Now let's check out. I'm going to muscle test you. My body is your body, and we're going to see where you are with the goal. Yeah, and you've already done a lot of work. You've done really well. You're at a 3 out of 10 though. Okay.
That's what I
So
was feeling.
we've got heaps of expansion here. I love that. All right. So we're going to set the intention that the first trauma that we can shift to free you up towards your goal, somewhere in your body is going to light up. And I want you to tell me where you feel that dense, funky, or painful energy. Where is it?
In my stomach and in my heart.
Take your attention in there. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're not going to do the protocols that we have the option of, how old you are, past life, etc. You learn about that in NARP, and you've done all of that. We're going to move through a little quicker. So, what I'm going to say is, I want you to just feel in to what is this about? What arises when you connect with that? Trust.
I'm not safe.
That's all we need. Less is best. That's all we need. Now connect in your body, really pick up that feeling of I'm not safe. And I want you to give it a rating and intensity out of 10. 0, I can't
10.
feel it. 10,
It's
huge.
10.
Breathe, body open. Okay, stay out of your mind, ignore feelings, and we're going to start picking it up in your body. So, what I'm doing now is I'm loading up Cami's emotional pain body, which is the part that's the most unconscious, closest to the conscious. Okay, so this is the pain and the fear and all of those helplessness, hopelessness, confusions. Just breathe, body open, and just don't think. Okay. And in my programs, all of these words are spoken, but we don't need them because the intention and the visualization is happening in Cami's pain body right now. Okay, we're loaded. And what we're going to do is we're going to load up the traumas that are in your past timeline. So open your body and breathe. So this is anything that was yesterday onwards. This includes childhood in the womb. It also includes your past lives where you've been stuck in this. So just close your eyes, relax, body open and breathe. Just ignore any thoughts. Okay, and you're giving me really great access to your body, and we are loading this up. And there's so much here. So this has been in repeat lifetime to lifetime. And the belief that's coming up is it's not safe to be myself. It's not safe for me. If I am abundant, I'm a target. It's all going to be taken off me anyway. Okay, can you relate to that?
Absolutely.
And this is why too, Cami, you would get money and you'd get rid of it. Okay, it would come in, but it goes.
Twice. No, 3 times that's happened already. Just in a I mean, where I get windfalls because I know myself as a master manifester, especially of money, and that's where all my beliefs seem to be around, is money. It's like money is
Stay in your
evil.
body. Stay in your body. Stay in your
Oh,
body. Yeah. Exactly. I'm just keeping you connected to staying open so I can get it out. But yeah, this is absolutely, because the belief is if I'm abundant and I'm really solid with a lot of money, I'm going to be a target. It's going to be taken off me. So it has to slip through my fingers, or it has to be taken away so that I don't have too much, right?
and I'll mess up and make mistakes and it's gone.
That's what I mean. Exactly. Like you've got to get rid of it to be safe. So, no, with this here, that was always going to happen. Breathe, stay with me. All right. So, what we're going to do is we're going to put in all of the epigenetic genetic materials. So, this is the traumas and the beliefs that you've taken on from your ancestors, your family. Just shut your eyes, body open, and breathe. Okay, I'm getting right in there. So, yeah, it's been a program epigenetically. Your ancestors have had this. It's not safe. There's also what I'm feeling there is that if I have too much money, I'm going to be a target and I'm going to be judged as evil and wrong. And it's not right to have money. There's all of that back there as well. And, as you know, Cami, we acquire through our ancestors not just our aesthetics, we acquire their belief systems, good and bad. Breathe, body open. Beautiful. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to load up the multidimensional self. So, this is your parallel lives, this is your future lifetimes, past lives. You as a multi self in the multiverse. Because if we don't clean these up, they're just going to reignite somewhere in your life. It's huge. It was actually right forward on your forward timeline. So without getting this out, you were kind of locked into that trajectory. Breathe, body open. Ooh, we've nearly got it, Cami. We're loaded. Okay, so now together what we're going to do is we're going to set the intention that you're going to open up and let go. And together, what we're going to do is we're going to visualize this junk, the blobs, and these, however it appears to us in our mind's eye. We're going to open up and let this junk, blobs, and stuff go out through the top of our heads, because I'm you as well. And as it leaves, it's going to dissolve back to native nothingness, back to space, back to God, back to love, for recycling, freeing, and opening up your inner being. And together, Cami, we're going to do it now. All right. Straight away, we've got a block, Cami. It's just not moving. Breathe, and I'm going to load it up. All right. So just breathe and open your body. There's something under this that's
I
underneath
feel
it.
that. This is
It won't go.
amazing.
It
I
won't go.
know. I'm like, "Oh my gosh."
It won't go. Exactly. Let's go grab these things. So just breathe, be in. You're doing so well. You're letting me right in. You're staying out of your head. You're just being. I love this. Oh, and yeah, I'm in your pain body. It's big. It's big. I don't know whether I'm going to get information or not. We don't even need information. We just need to load up this dense energy. Yeah, the past. Oh gosh. All right. What I'm getting is if I'm abundant, I'm going to leave those I love behind.
I'm gonna die somehow. So I can't win either way.
I'm going to leave others behind. That was what I got. I wonder how that can tie into I'm going to die. Okay. It's like, am I going to be taken away? Am I going to be, I'm going to leave those behind. Like there's this separation. It's like, I can't take them with me. I'm going to be separated from them. Does that resonate with you?
Yeah. Um,
Or maybe it is in the death that you're going to leave others behind. I'm going to leave others behind. If I die, I'm going to leave others behind. But it's this great sorrow of others I love. It's like I can't take them with me. Just breathe. Oh, Cami. This is coming through from past lives. That's where I'm in at the moment. And there's this other thing now. To be successful, I have to be alone. I have
Yeah.
to be alone. I have to be alone to be successful because I can't take others with me. They're not going to accept me. They're not going to keep up with me. They're not going to like me. I can only be alone. I'm so alone. I can only have success alone, or I've got to lower my vibration and stay with others and not be myself.
Yeah.
All right. And it's like people I love are judging me and they don't understand me.
Always feels that way.
That's the disconnect. That's why you can't take them with you, because they don't get you. They don't
My dad
understand.
passed away 5 years ago now, and so he's gone
Mm.
already.
Yeah. Okay, we are loaded. Set the intention you're going to open up and let go. And from this point onwards, I'm going to be doing the letting go for you. We can go faster through my body. Okay, so set the intention you're going to open up and let go. This is this block that was under this first shift that we did. We got another block. Breathe. It's just not going. Open your body, rock if it's really a lot of dense energy. Yeah, we're really in something. And if you're feeling something, if something arises, you can share if you want. Yeah.
Um,
What's coming up for you?
when you were saying, like, people don't understand me, and like that's there all the time, like where I feel like people just don't get me. Like they just, or they're not gonna like me if, I don't know, just it's very lonely.
Okay, exactly. Now, I just loaded what we loaded, exactly what you're feeling now, because that's in the holding bay to release. What you're feeling now, give me a rating out of 10.
It feels like all these things are tense and I just survive it.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, yeah, exactly. A perfect, honey. You're doing so well. Just breathe, body open. Yeah. And the reason, Cami, as you know, why I stepped in was just so you didn't spin into the story. So we just get in your body, we
Right.
get the reading.
And I
Exactly,
was
honey.
hoping you
And
would
it's
do that.
and it's good for people to see this, because the thing is, when you do quantum freedom healing, if you go off into the story, you're into thinking and not shifting, which isn't healing, which is the thinking, which is in the bandwidth of the trauma, that you can't think your way out of it. You've got to shift the body, then the brain follows. So you're doing awesome. So this is why I'm jumping in, honey, not to be rude and interrupt you, just to keep this on track. All right. And we are loading exactly that trauma, and it is huge. And I'm in your pain body. Just breathe, honey, and rock. If you need to self soothe, ignore any thoughts, just stay in your body, because we're going to get this up and out. All right. And we're in the past timeline. Oh, yeah. And there's so much alone. And there's been lifetimes where you went, okay, well, I'm not going to be successful. I'm not going to honor myself and I'll fit in with everybody else. And then you were miserable. And then it's like every time that I step out and I want to be myself, well, then the people that I love can't come with me because they don't get it and they don't want to up level and they don't want to be more conscious. But what you've got and what I can see is your true soul tribe and family and conscious people are, once this goes, because the belief is the people I love don't get me and don't rise in consciousness with me. Once we free that, then the people who do get you and do rise in consciousness with you can come into your trajectory, right? That's why you haven't been yoking with people. Makes
It's
sense?
not the right people. Is that what you're saying?
Your beliefs haven't allowed the right people, because the people I love and care about don't yoke with me is this trauma. So therefore that was always your reality. The people that are coming into your space aren't your true vibrational growth.
I see that, which then makes me feel more alone. Like it's like the whole.
Correct. The
I get that.
beliefs are a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, stay in your body, breathe. Let's not think about it too much. I just want you to stay in and breathe and give access. Because as we know, thinking about it is not the healing of it. It's the thinking about it. Okay, we're doing the healing of it. You're doing so awesome. All right. Again, this is big on the genetic beliefs. And I'm getting the, who do you think you are? That's what's popping into my head. Like there's all this judgment and it's really jealousy, to be honest.
I
It's
feel that
like, yeah, it's, you know, because I can't be that, I'm going to put you down if you try to be that. It's
all
quite
the time.
narcissistic.
All
It's
the time.
narcissistic. Yep. All right, we are all loaded, honey. Set the intention. You're going to open up and let go, and I'm going to do the letting go for you. Just breathe, open up. Oh, we got another block, and that's okay. We can, when we're on the big stuff, we can get blocks. Just breathe, and we're going to load up again. And for those of you narpers at home watching this, I want to encourage you, when you go to let go and it's just not letting go back to the start of the shift and target the block that's not allowing you to let it go, because there's something under it, underpinning it. Okay, open and breathe. We're going down, dropping down lower now. This is awesome. Like we're getting into soul traumas here. Oh, sweetheart. And then what's coming up for me is I don't believe in myself. Like you do, and you're amazing. You are so amazing, but there's a deep belief, almost like this is so normal too. Like we all have it till we don't. I don't believe in myself. It's kind of like imposter syndrome. It's like, am I faking this?
Right. Yep.
We all have it. Just breathe, body open. And that's all the, horrible programming of this planet. Unfortunately, virtually everybody has been infected with this one, no matter how capable. And you're amazing. Breathe, body open. But it's like, okay, so what it is, well, they don't believe in me, and maybe I don't believe in me either. Just a deep trauma. And it's way back through your past lives, and it's epigenetic. Oh, and it's all a projection that has come through your family. I don't believe in you because I don't believe in me. And that's all passed through to you as well. We're loaded. Set the intention you're going to open up and let go. And I'll let go. All right, now we're getting some movement. Oh, Cami, it's so close. There's another block, but it nearly went. Just breathe, body open, and let's pick up this block that's not letting the release happen. This will be so worth it when we get this release. There's so many beliefs that are going to be let go of in this release. All right. Right. I'm getting like it's like I'm seeing hands out to the side and it's like, well, what's the point?
Yeah,
Because no matter how much I effort and how much I try, what's the point?
all the time.
Like I feel like I'm battling. I feel like I'm struggling. I'm feeling like I'm putting in so much effort and why can't I? What's the point?
Yeah. And then there's also, I hear, I'm being punished by God or something. Um,
Once
like
I
I,
load up this one, we're going to go to that one because that is so important. So we're loading up this whole despair of what's the point? And it's like the chips are stacked against me. What's the point? Right? Ooh,
yeah,
we're loaded. Okay. Now, exactly what just popped up for you. I'm being punished by God. Where do you feel that in your body? Where's that trauma?
it's in my head and in my heart.
Perfect, sweetheart. When you go to feeling that in your body, give me a rating out of 10.
It's always there. It's like I just live like that's my norm, even though I know that's not right.
Yeah.
I would
Let's
say
get
it's
ready.
10.
Okay. Yeah. Breathe, body open. You know what I was feeling when we were doing this, because my body's your body too. Like there's this huge big side of you in the light that knows, and then there's this belief. So it was kind of like a split. But even
Yeah.
though that's always there, the other side's always there too. You've already done so much work on this, but let's just nail this, right? Breathe, body open. Yeah. Yes. Mm. And in the past life, like there's really a lot of programming and conditioning of a very vengeful, angry God that was very punishing. Like you've definitely got that in your energy field.
Yeah.
Yes. Those beliefs are programming. That, as we know, is not your source soul self at all. Just breathe, body open. You're doing great. All right, we're going to put the genetic material in there. And yeah, not so big there. It was like mainly past life. And okay, let's go through the multiverse where you are multidimensionally and see where this is. Big in lots of parallel lives as well as past lives. And you were always going to overcome this in your future life. It's not that far out that this was just going to be, you were going to heal it anyway, but we may as well just do it today. Gorgeous. All right. So we are all loaded up. So we've got a whole lot of stuff there. Set the intention you're going to open up and let go. Okay. Oh, Cami. Huge amount of structures of dark, big blocks and all sorts of shapes have come out. And also what we've got is like balls encased in there, black balls that then opened up and then opened up and opened up, and it all just dissolves back to source. Oh, for recycling, back to love. All right. Now, Cami, I want you to breathe and open up space in your chest and your heart. Okay, and for you nappers, this is where I'm visualizing that sacred space and being flourished and nourished by source love and acceptance. Okay, beautiful. All right, and then I go to clear the next part of the subconscious, which is the source healing and resolution part. So I'm not going to speak it as it's spoken out in the modules. I'm just going to do it because it's intention visualization. That's talking to the subconscious. It's not actual words. It never is. It's not the language of the subconscious. All right, beautiful. It's the energy imprints. Okay, all right. Now I'm going to go to the next part, which is the compartment that I'm clearing. In the subconscious, there's separate compartments that need to be cleared to get a healing. Then I'm going to fill you with light and see your inner being ignite with the God within, the source within that you are, because source and you are one, and we're igniting from within and without. Your outline's disappearing and you are bursting into light, and all of that worked. All right, and now what I'm seeing in the distance is the little you, the young inner child, and your past life selves that have been carrying this trauma, and we're bringing them over. And you just need to breathe and be open, because I'm doing this as your body at the moment, Cami. Normally you would be visualizing this, but you don't have to when I'm taking over. All right, beautiful. And they're dropping their traumas. Angels are taking them up and away, and it's dissolving back to source for recycling, freeing their inner beings. And then you, that source soul connection, God and you are one, are pouring them full with that light of their true selves, which is their higher self, their higher expansive well-being, life force, connection to source, the light, everything, all the good stuff. Their inner beings are awakening and remembering that they are a fractal of source, and source and them are one. And they're awakening with the light, spreading the light within themselves. Let's see if they stand up and fill with light. All right, I've got another block here because they're just not igniting. Just breathe, all right? Just breathe, and I'm targeting that block, and we are going to load it up. And it's a very simple, straightforward belief that's just popped into my head. I don't deserve the light.
I don't deserve what?
The light. I don't deserve the light. I haven't suffered enough to get the light.
I thought you said I don't deserve to live.
I don't deserve the light.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just breathe, and we're loading up. All right, I've got that one. It's interesting you said, I don't deserve to live. Do you have a trauma on that? Can you feel that in your body as real? Yeah, I thought so. Where do you feel it? Where is it in your body?
In my stomach.
Take your attention there. I don't deserve to live. You're feeling that trauma in your stomach. Give it a rating out of 10.
Feels like when you said that, I felt it was a 5.
Breathe, body open, and we're going to add that in. Okay, we're picking that up. Yes, muscle test says yes, and we've got it. And I'm putting that in on all the levels of your pain body. We're going to go to past lives, epigenetic, genetic history, your multiverse lives. Just breathe, body open. Yeah, we've got energy on it. Absolutely. And if anything's feeling intense, just as always, I'm saying this more for the people watching because I know you know this, not to think, don't go into the story, just open, breathe, and feel it like you would a cut on your leg. You don't need the story. You don't need to relive the event. We just need to pick up that dense energy, because in that dense energy is not just the trauma energy, but also the false beliefs that have accumulated through these emotional somatic limbic events that have registered in the subconscious mind body. And all we have to do to heal them is get them up and out like pus out of a wound. And when we get the oxygen in, we get the light in, and that's what heals it, resets it. This is why we call these shifts happen, because they're really powerful. All right, honey, we are loaded. Now, Cami, set the intention. You're going to open up and let go. Okay. And just stay out of the way, body open and breathing, out of thought. Okay. Oh, honey, we've got another block. It's okay. We're going to get it. Sometimes this is big stuff we're working on. It's we're going to get it. Just breathe. All right, I'm going to load again. Because the old self, and this is what the ego does, edging God out, it's our defense mechanisms, it's the old self, it's the 3D self. It wants to stay in survival programs because then we're a pain body and it gets to feed off pain. It's the internal narcissist. So this is really a battle between 3D, the old ego, monkey mind, defense mechanisms, traumas, false beliefs. It's a battle of light and dark. And light is the 5D self. God and I are one. Unity consciousness, co creative consciousness, the freedom to be who we really are. Breathe. And it's a pivotal time that we're all going through this right now. And Quanta Freedom Healing is such a powerful tool to go from 3D to 5D. All right, honey, we are loaded. Set the intention that you're going to open up and let go. All right, now. Do you call in your guides and your angels to help you? Because there's a lot there. I'm actually asking them to help release this and take this out now. And they are so willing to help you. You've got to remember to ask. You've got them on the other side just waiting to partner with you in your ascension, barracking for you. So much love there. Okay. Oof. Big release. Open up space in your chest and your heart and just breathe. All right, the rest of this I'm going to do non-verbally from here because I can go faster that way. Let's see what your past life selves do now. Yep, they're standing up, they're igniting, they're accepting the light, they're filling with light. Oh, gorgeous. They're bursting into light. They're integrating with yourself, your self, your past life selves, and they're all becoming the one self, integrated together. And then we've got the higher beings coming in around and they're reaching inside your body and they're switching on your DNA. The cells of your body are opening up. Source is flowing through you as you and you're glowing even brighter. And again, just breathe, body open. You don't need to do this. I'm doing it for you, with you. All right, you're glowing out, the glow of the field. It's all the one glow. We're stepping out your shadow, which is dissolving back to the light, the false self, anything that's left over from that trauma. Oh, beautiful. All right. And then as the light, I am the light I am. It just is. It's all that is. And we're going to integrate this shift and we're going to bring it through a space, time, and dimension, or past lives, parallel lives, future lives, this life, right here, right now, as if you've always known it. Let's integrate that. Okay, all of your timelines are filling with light on this topic. Take a couple of deep breaths. So, Cami, where was our original trauma? I'm just trying to remember. I've done a few healings today, so I'm a little bit fuzzy. Where did we start? Where did you feel it? You were in head and heart, weren't you?
In my heart and in my stomach, I think, yeah.
Oh, yes, sorry. We'd gone to stomach. Okay, so head, heart, and stomach. It was kind of all there in all the stuff we loaded up. I want you to just go back in there and give me a rating out of 10 on dense energy now.
I felt it release, and then I felt like when you said there was another block, I felt the pain again, like right before you said that. So it's like it releases, and then something else will come up real fast. Does that make sense?
Just stay with me. Just stay with me. Okay. Okay. Just stay in your body. What are you feeling now out of 10? Just, yeah, perfect.
I'd say I want to say 5
Perfect. Where do you feel it now?
in my heart.
Awesome. Because what's happened, and you know this, but this is for the people at home, everything we worked on has been released. And now the trauma off to the side of that. It's like a ball of wool that we're unpicking all of our subconscious mind, body traumas and beliefs. So it's a jigsaw puzzle. So now we're in the heart. It's a 5. When you connect to that, Cami, what's this about? Trust. If you don't have information, the dense energy, the feeling of it's enough. Like, what's the feeling of it if you don't have information? Because we don't need information, as you know.
It just feels like I'm trapped.
Perfect. Perfect. Give me a rating out of 10 on the intensity of that trap feeling.
Oh my gosh, it feels like a 10.
Body
Like
open, breathe.
I just see me running around in circles and there's no way out. I can't get out. And I do that and then I fall back down and then I do that and I get ahead and then it's just like,
Okay, just stay with that. We've got it. We've got the energy, the feeling, yeah? The trapped, there's no way out. Give me a rating out of 10.
it's 10.
Breathe, body open. Perfect. Stay out of your mind. Just breathe, body open. Yep, you're letting me in and we've got it. All right, I'm loading. This is huge. And it's no information as such. It's just a white hot feeling of there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to turn. This is just big. And it's like, well, this is just the way it is.
It feels like I'm in a jail cell.
You know what? In a past life, you probably were.
I think I was. Like, I just saw that. I felt that. Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. And by intention, I'm putting that in this shift as well. All of the energy of that. Yes. That really resonates. And if I muscle test it, we've got a yes, a big yes. All right. If I ask how many lifetimes that's happened, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. It's a big deal.
And I think I died there I don't know how many times, but at least once.
Just for the sake of information, it says 2. All right. Not that we need information. People at home, you need to understand we never need information, but it can be really interesting. All right. So we are all loaded up, that trapped, right, and everything that goes with that we've loaded. Set the intention. You're going to open up and let go. Here we go. We're stuck again, Dull. We've got a block. Breathe. I'm going to go get it underneath. Oh, and I'm just going, if I let go of this, I'm going to die. Like this real hang on to this.
Yeah.
It's all right. Real hang on to this. We're loading. Yeah, and the logical mind would say, well, why would you want to hang on to that trauma and keep feeling trapped? And the subconscious somatic limbic self says, I'm hanging on. It's a survival program because I've got a false programming in there that if I'm free, well, I'm going to die. It's going to be worse. So I'm better off staying trapped.
That's what I was trying to say. Yep.
And the subconscious is not logical. These are just traumas, experiences, and emotional traumas that have created beliefs that go from lifetime to lifetime and stay stuck in the energy field until we can get them out. We're loaded. All right, set the intention. You're going to open up and let go. Okay, here we go. All right, we got a really good release. Whew, open up space in your chest and your heart. All right, now this time I'm not going to talk anything because I have before and we don't need to anyway. I'm just going to visualize, intend. If I need to share anything, I will. Oh, wow. I just had this visualization of the door of the jail being flung open and you're running out and putting your hands up to the sun and to source. And those two selves have just rejoiced. And they're also like, they've got the fist bang. They're like, we're powerful. Like, you're not going to take us down anyway. And then they're saying, and I'm feeling, because they're source filled, they're like, source has our back. What are you going to do? Oof, okay. I'm just going to put that through the timelines. Take a couple of deep breaths. Go back to that trauma, pick it up as much as you can, that I'm trapped, give it a rating out of 10.
The energy on it now feels like it's gone down to like 3 or 4.
Where is it in your body now?
I'm feeling it like the back of my head.
Perfect. When you take your attention in there, what arises?
I've been beaten down forever.
Go to the energy, the charge of that, and give me a rating.
A 7.
Okay, breathe, body open. Yep, we got it. I am metaphorical real. I'm actually seeing you in chains on the ground, getting whipped and yelled at.
That's what I saw. And I got hit in the back of the head a lot.
Yeah, you're holding. Yeah, you're trying to protect the back of your head. Yep. You're hiding your face and you're getting the back of your head hit while
Yeah.
you're on the ground, crouched over. Yes. Oh gosh. Breathe, body open. If this feels quite painful, just rock, because I'm really feeling the emotion of this. Yeah, beautiful. We're picking it up. It's what we want. We had it. Yeah, gosh. And of course, past lives. It's everywhere, Cami. It's right through your energy field. Oh gosh. And it was out on your future timeline as well. I'm going to be the scapegoat. I'm going to get blamed. I'm
Yeah.
going to get beaten down. People blame me for what goes wrong in their life. I'm a target for that.
It's like I'm waiting. I know I'm going to get punished somehow.
Yes.
It'll be my fault
And
somehow.
that was way out there in on your future timeline. So that was just going to keep replaying. Breathe, body open. We've got it. We're loaded. Oh, thank goodness. Set the intention you're going to open up and let go. Oh, and the voice in my head is saying, she is so ready to let go of this. Having said that, there's a block. Breathe, body open. You want this gone, but we've got a block. There's a part of you that martyred here. It's like, well, if I'm taking the punishment, I can save somebody else from having it.
I do that.
I'm getting tingles all over. Like, yeah, you kind of set up this martyr thing. It was kind of like, well, I'm going to get punished anyway, but if I can save somebody else from being punished, it's worth it. Like, I'm going to take the blame.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of compassion for other people's suffering as well. We're loading, and that's what was under this. What was under this is if I let go of being punished, well, then other people are still going to get punished. And the voice in my head is saying, well, that's their journey and their soul evolution, and that's their stuff to heal. It's not yours to heal. Yours is yours to heal, which you're doing. All right, we are loaded. Oh, set the intention you're going to open up and let go. See if this will move now. Much better. Oh, beautiful release. Whew, all this space and light just filled me. Okay, now breathe and open up some space in your chest and your heart. Oh, I feel like I can breathe again. Okay. Feels like relief. It feels awesome. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Oh, the past life selves, they're tentative. They're just, we've got something there. Just breathe. And just a note for nappers, when you're doing your shifts, if you can't fill yourself with light or the past levels with light, the visualization's not working for you, target the block that's causing that and start at the start of the shift again. And just keep picking up the blocks until it all flows through. Then you're going to get the proper shift. I'm not sure what this is, but we don't need to know. It's energy. Okay, so set the intention. You're going to open up and let go. Come on. We got another one. This is in your past life selves. They're still stuck in survival programs. They're kind of hanging on to defenses. Just breathe. And in the quantum world, everything exists in the moment of now. Your past life self energy is as applicable now as it was back then. It's still in your energy field. Okay, we're loaded. Set the intention that you're going to open up and let go. Let's go. All right, Neely, I'm going to ask for help again. It's safe to let this go. It's your divine right to let this go, to receive your blessings and others' blessings. This is the point. It's like the higher self is saying to you, it's saying, you've been enabling others by taking the hit for them. Like you've been stopping their evolution. It hasn't helped them what you've been doing, and it certainly hasn't helped you. Okay, now let's see if this will move. We've still got another block. Breathe. It's still stuck. Okay, I'm getting that there were children from past lives that you sacrificed. Are you there, Cami? Hello?
That I sacrificed?
You sacrificed yourself. We've just had you drop off the internet for some reason. That's okay. You'll come back. We're just going to keep going with like I can hear you, but I can't see you. The recording's going to continue. It's fine. Okay.
I
Just
can
your
hear
internet.
you and I can't see you either.
That's okay. I can't see you. I'm still up here on screen, but you're not. That's okay. All right. So, what I was getting is in past lives that you sacrificed and took the hit to save your children. And in this, and there's a deep sorrow there. Like, if I have to sacrifice myself to save the people I love, I'll do it. But it's almost like that there was a choice in this lifetime, even unconsciously, not to have children. That's what I'm getting. Have you got children?
Really?
Yeah.
I always wanted to have kids and I haven't, and now I can't anymore.
And it's like unconsciously you're back. That got set up, and I'm feeling it's from here because I don't want anything. Okay, because it's kind of like it all gets back to that. If I'm big and I'm doing something, I'm a target, I'm going to get taken down. They got targeted too. These are in other lifetimes. I sacrificed myself to try to save them, but they ended up losing me anyway. And it was also traumatic for everybody. So it's an unconscious choice that you wanted to set it up so you'd never have to go through that again. But here it is. By getting all of this out of your energy field now, it opens you up to the possibility in this lifetime and future lifetimes of children. So they may not be your own biologically, or maybe you would adopt, and in future lives, you will have them biologically. Does this make sense?
It does. It does.
Let's put all of that in there too, because this has come up. It's important.
Because I mean, I tried so many ways to have kids and I didn't pick the right person. They'd end up, messing my life up and just never worked out with anyone to have kids with. And the one opportunity that I did have, that didn't work out either. And
In the
no,
old belief, honey, if it had worked out, they would have been a target again and it would have been really hard for them again. But now that we're cleaning up all of this, it's going to be safe for your subconscious mind body to say, now I can have that in my life, however, whatever form that could be, in a way that's supported and safe and healthy. This is what's been blocking this. Just breathe. I'm going to pick it up in my body for you, all right? And we're just going to pick up everything that came up about children and those traumas and those blocks and those subconscious things that you put in place. None of it's been wrong. All of it's been meant to be. And you're not going to be without children in whatever capacity this lifetime, future lifetimes. Like, we're going to clean this up, right? We're loading it. See, this is the most amazing stuff about this stuff, isn't it? Because you never know what you're going to get.
yeah, because like I couldn't afford to do it by myself, like, and do my art and do all the things. Like I could never, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And with Source, all things are possible, and you are truly an unlimited being. So when we unlock you, everything is possible and in the potential field for you. With Source, there is a way for every one of your desires to work.
Well, it's too late now, though.
Well, maybe biologically, but definitely not in other ways. And you don't have to construct it or work it out or whatever. You just need to open and fill with Source and heal this belief, and it will unfold however it's meant to, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Just by you honoring and being you. All right. So set the intention now. You're going to open up and let go. And somehow this is all interconnected to what we've been working on today. Otherwise, it wouldn't have come up in this healing. And we don't need to work that out either. Your body knows what it's doing. As does Source, as does your soul. All right. Take a couple of deep breaths. I'm just going to put this light through your timelines. Oh, and your children's souls from past lives, they're standing there and they're cheering. So they're liberated where, in their multiverses too. Like, I'm getting tingles all over.
Wow.
Take a couple of deep breaths. Okay, now go back to wherever we were in your body. Give me a rating on that trauma out of 10.
I feel free. Like,
I've got goosebumps everywhere. All right, honey, what we're going to do is we're going to check you out on the goal, right? So we had the goal. We know what the goal was. You free in your prosperity as that being, that unlimited being of prosperity.
it
So you've
started
already
with
got
the
you
money
go.
beliefs, but then there's so much more to this.
There always is. We're so interconnected. The ball of wool is traumas and false beliefs is always a ball of wool that has to be unpicked. All right, sweetheart. We're going to check you on the goal. Now, with the goal, 0, I'm not there. 10, I'm there. Let's check you out and see where you are. Just body open and breathe. We were at a 3 at the start.
Is there a way to test these beliefs to see if they're gone?
Honey, just hang on. Yeah, we'll talk at this. We'll speak
Sorry.
to that.
Okay.
Right here, right now, you're a 10 out of 10. Now, we'll come to that. But what I want you to do, I just feel, right? Just body open and breathe. How are you feeling now?
I feel calm. I feel just like there's so much that's cleared.
When you think about and feel into your life going forward with money, creation, we know you love what you do. You've already got the joy and the purpose beautifully right. Making money, being able to be secure and generative and hang on to it and create. How does it feel to you now?
How does making money, doing what I love feel?
Yeah.
like I can see it flowing, and then there's like this little voice that's like, but I'm not allowed.
We need to get that. That's okay. We need to get that. And this is important. Your body vibrationally is aligned. But what we've got is we've got the ego, the self-saboteur, which says, I don't want you aligned with source. I don't want you flowing as your true self, because then I can't be attached to you. So this is what happens. And I love that, because the ego just called itself out, because it can't be in you. Okay, so let's just go back to that. I was just saying that you're aligned with your beliefs now. But what's happened is the self-saboteur, the ego, okay, the internal narcissist, we're all light and dark, that does not want you to ascend into your light source soul self, because then it's got nothing to feed off, which is pain, trauma, struggle, battle, lack, all that crap. Is now it's like, okay, this is like in our own lives, when we go forward and we start moving into our source soul self, we have people in our life, the victims in our life that want us to stay in victimhood. Carry on. The narcissistic people that have been getting a feed off us and exploiting us, carry on. The internal narcissist will start giving us thoughts. What's awesome about Quanta Freedom Healing, we've got the tool to target the trauma in your body that is allowing that ego voice. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the intention that we're going to target the trauma in your body that is generating that voice. Where do you feel it? Trust.
Oh, geez. I feel it in first I felt it in my head, and then it went to my heart.
Perfect. Okay, so that trauma that you're feeling, let's just, for the sake of investigation, we don't need the info, but what is this about?
Um, it's like when you said the word, I was all aligned until you said the word money, and then I just heard, I can't do that. I'm not allowed. Like, that's not, I'm not capable of that. Does that make
Perfect.
sense?
Yes. So that feeling, I'm not capable of that. That's still a belief that we need to get out, even though you're a 10 out of 10. There's still a glitch. Okay. So give me a rating on that feeling that you're feeling.
It's like desperate and like, oh my gosh. I'd say like 7 or 8.
Perfect. Body open breathing. So this is the reason that voice could even exist, and that part of your ego could even be attached to you. Okay, and we got it, and we're loading.
It's really strong in my heart.
And this is what we have. Ego's last stand with stuff like this. It's kind of like a dying beast that puts down its head and charges. But we can only have negative thoughts about ourselves in our head if we've got a corresponding trauma that allows it to be there in your body. So the ego just outed itself here. And this isn't your true self. This isn't your source soul self. That's not the voice of that. It's the voice of the small personality, egoic monkey mind self. Which has all happened as a result of human programming and trauma. We're still loading and it is big. Okay, we're loaded. Set the intention you're going to open up and let go. All right, we've got a block. I'm going to load. Set the intention again. There's that much light in you. This isn't very powerful. It's pretending it is, but it's not. It's not even that big, actually. Okay, beautiful. Okay, open up space in your chest and your heart. Take a couple of deep breaths. Go back to that trauma in your body and give it a rating.
It feels like it's like a 2.
Where is it now?
It's moved to my stomach.
When you go into that, what's that about?
It's like despair.
Perfect. Give it a rating out of 10.
It's not as big as some of the other things. I'd say it's probably like 5.
Perfect. Breathe, body open. We're loading, and it's not that big. There's so much light and space in here. This is just a little cleanup. Beautiful. We're loaded. Set the intention you're going to open up and let go. All right, we've got another little block on it. Set that intention again. Beautiful release. Open up space in your chest and your heart. Take a couple of deep breaths, Cami. Go back to that trauma in your body, pick it up and give it a rating out of 10.
It feels like it's not there now.
All right, so now what I want you to do, because that's more than enough shifts through your body, and we've got to a 10 out of 10, and then the ego had a last crack at you. Just, yeah, as it can. All right, and then you know, now that you're going to start expanding forward, you'll see some people aren't going to be happy with it, but as a thriver, that's, you know, their job, and your job is your job. All right, now breathe, open your body. How are you feeling?
At the end, I just saw this purple light just go all through me. It was so beautiful, Melanie. Oh my goodness.
All right, my darling, what we're going to do is we're going to seal off this healing, and we're going to bring through this is an instant healing. You've received an instant healing. Your body knows how to retain this healing, and it has retained this healing. And you now walk forward to the matrix of life with your beliefs and your emotions aligned with the integrity of yourself. Your will is divine will. It's all truth, and the truth sets you free. And I'm up and out of your space. And my energy's back to my energy, and your energy's back to your energy. You did so well, Cami.
Thank
You did
you.
so good.
That was amazing.
Well, we'll have to, I mean, you're in Thrive and other groups and you're like around the community. But what we're going to have to do is, you know, hear about these next breakthroughs. You've already had amazing breakthroughs. These
I
next
have.
ones. I
Thanks to
know.
this work, honestly. Yeah.
It's been a joy to watch you expand. It's so gorgeous. And you deserve every success. And I just want to say, everybody, Cami, let's do a plug for you because your artwork is so gorgeous. Tell people where to go to have a look. Where can they find your art?
You can easily find me on Facebook. I'm reworking my website, so I don't have it up right now. But if I post on Facebook all the time, so you can easily find me on Facebook. Just look up my name.
Which
That's it.
is, yes, it's fantastic.
It's
I know
Cami
you're all
Pedersen.
lightheaded because we've
I
been
know.
in
I'm
these
like,
rooms. Literally, we've been in theatre brainwave. We've been, kind of off planet, and we feel off planet. We feel like we're stoned, but it's a natural high. But I know half the time I can't even operate technology after one of these feelings. I'm like, whoa. So that's why Cami can't get it together right now. So it's Cami Kimmerson, yes.
Kinnison. It's KamiKinnison.
Okay. We'll put it up with the link to everybody, but go and have a look. And also to what I'm going to put up some more information for you guys about Quanta Freedom Healing, how you can access it. I hope you've enjoyed this healing that we shared today. Always fills me with so much joy. This didn't just save my life, it gave me my life. It healed the unhealable. And I love people after abuse or any trauma in their life, not just survive, but break through to their greatest, highest thriving that their soul and source always wanted to gift you with in this lifetime. So that's another big piece of that for you today, darling.
Thank you so much. This was miraculous. Thank you.
All right, darling. And we'll talk later. Bye bye, everybody, and lots of love. Bye bye.